Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khalisa and I am from SMK Zahid. Have you seen this book? I was browsing through my library and came across this interesting book. The title did manage to caught my attention. What does Forever Rose mean? Is it represent remembrance? Is Rose a living person? This question has been running through my mind all day long, especially when I'm eating. The book is in orange color but slightly reddish. You can see the protagonist wearing a yellow gown with a wavy brunette hair with her eyes blue like sapphire. I am not familiar with Hilary McKay's works because I usually read about Cathy Cassidy's and Macbeth's works, so I didn't have that much expectation for this book and assumed it will be dull, boring, and devoid with interesting adventures. This book tells a story about a girl named Rose Casson. Rose and her family were having a Christmas holiday, and she was very upset that she couldn't go Christmas shopping with them because her siblings like Safi and Indigo were so preoccupied with their school needs. Her sister Caddy vanished for a long time after her breakup with dear Michael. Her parents, Eve and Billy, was so busy with their paintings because they were professional artists. So Rose feels very lonely because her family was very busy to accompany her for Christmas shopping. Rose also has to deal with Inigo's friend David drum kit location after his mother refused to accept him in. Maybe that's the reason why Rose accepted Molly's crazy plot. Living in the zoo with a roaring tiger is already crazy enough. Her life changed 360 degrees at that night in the zoo, bringing her family and her friends together and breathing new life in their beloved home. The plot was so engrossing that I couldn't take my eyes off it when Rose decided to be enemies with all her family. Rose joins Molly, sneaking behind her teachers on the school trip so they could sleep in the Arctic Fox den at the zoo. What made me like the plot very much when Rose ran off to her long-lost sister, Caddy, and found out that her sister was having a baby all along. It was so heartwarming to see the family came together. These elements such as suspense, surprise, and also conflict did manage to caught my attention. These books also contains a slew colorful characters such as the main character itself, Rose, which is the artistic child. She could produce her own wallpaper out of her imagination. Rose's sister Caddy traveled across Europe just to find her long-lost boyfriend, and her sister Safi, which is adopted, is very punctual with her extra Spanish class. Her brother Indigo is a guitarist and he plays in a band with his friend David, which is a terrible drummer. I recommend this book to my family and friends who want to develop their reading habit. Somebody who wants to improve their vocabulary and their general knowledge could read this book. This book also gives me 2000 vibes, and I really enjoy the nostalgic trip. As this book reveals, no family is perfect. We argue, we fight. Also, we didn't talk to each other, but in the end, family is family, and we love each other. This book also teaches me about morals, such as making sacrifices for the loved ones. Whenever our loved one needs some help, we have to help them and make sacrifices to show them that we love them very much. So in my opinion, this book deserves 10 out of 10. This book is very perfect, and I'm sure I will read it again. That's all for now. Bye!